the National Assembly. Now, Senate has passed an amendment to law establishing National Open University, which will make graduates of the institution eligible for National Youth Service Corps and to attend Nigerian Law School. The passage of the bill followed a close-by-close consideration of report of the Senate Committee on Tertiary Institutions and TED Fund at the Committee of Whole at Thursday's plenary. Presenting the report, the committee Senator Barau Jibrin stated that the amendment to the National Open University of Nigeria Act is to bring the institution at par with the regular universities in the country.
The suggested amendments reflect the content of the laws establishing universities, the introduction of a platform to provide online tuition as a method of
His remarks commended those who worked on the bill, saying that ICT is important because it improves teaching for students. The National Open University of Nigeria Bill Amendment Act was read for the third time and passed. Staying on the National Assembly, the Senate has urged the Independent National Electoral Commission to ensure equity, fairness, and transparency in the forthcoming Osun West Senatorial District by-election. The lawmakers also advised Nigerian police, the DSS, and other relevant agencies to offer the highest level of security and ensure no one involved in election malpractice is left to go. A Senate resolution followed the point of order raised by Senator Duro Fasheyi, who cited Order 42 and 52 while speaking about ensuring free and fair elections during the Osun West Senatorial District by-election.
Senate notes with dismay.
Deputy Senate President Ike Ekweremadu, who seconded the motion, reiterated the need to achieve a free and fair election.
Now, the INEC has an opportunity to tell us, convince Nigerians that they are ready for 2019.
In his remarks, the Senate President Bukola Saraki said the electoral body must ensure the election is properly run as to see their readiness for the 2009 general election.
To ensure that any elections that we have at this point in our democracy is properly well run, and as such, INEC must ensure that this is done. It is a country that's at test sometimes when we go to this election.
Recall that following the sudden death of Senator Isiaka Adeleke, the senator representing Osun West Senatorial constituency. And straight now to the lower chamber. The House of Representatives has mandated the Committee on Power to interface with electricity distribution companies with a view to ensuring the connection of all completed electrification projects to the national grid. The motion was moved by Honorable Shagu. When all the conditions have been met, is frustrating government's effort over the year to provide electricity for the people.
Due to one flimsy excuse by the DISCO at the various levels in each various state. Mr. Speaker, there's need for this House to...
By President Goodluck Jonathan, the impatient Jonathan has decried the constant harassment of her and family. Ad hoc committee of the House invited her husband to explain his role in the Malibu oil deal. The former First Lady, while acknowledging the sacrifices of her husband, urged the House to wade into the matter and called the security agencies to order.
Agencies have severally attacked a person, an NGO.
According to her, no former First Lady has been subjected to this form of harassment by security agencies. And away from the National Assembly, we'll move on next to Edo State, where professionals have kicked against the proposed grazing bill in the state. Claimed several lives in the state and that the bill must not be allowed to scale through. The spokesperson for the group, Mr. Gbenga, the state would further cause more harm than good. Others say the bill should rank of Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Akinolu Oshibajo is among the 30 that made the final shortlist of lawyers that passed the interview conducted by the Legal Practitioners Privileges Committee, the body with the sole duty to do so. Galaxy's Godfrey Obemeta reports that another notable inclusion in the addressing journalists at the news briefing in Abuja on Thursday, the Secretary of the Legal Practitioners Privileges Committee, Hadizatu Uwani Mustafa, said a record number of professors made the list of legal practitioners conferred with the prestigious title.
Out of the 30, 6 are lawyers from the academic community, including the Director General of the Nigerian Institute of Advanced Legal Studies.
Welcome back. You're watching Galaxy News. Now for more updates and latest news, log on to our website www.galaxytvonline.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel www.youtube.com/GalaxyTV Nigeria. You can also follow or interact with us via our Facebook page www.facebook.com/GalaxyTV or tweet at us at GalaxyTV. Don't forget to follow and tag us on our Instagram page at Official Galaxy TV. Our social media platforms are user-friendly and can always accommodate your live updates and comments. Well, back here in Lagos, as Nigeria celebrates our Army Day today, retired members of the non-payment of allowances due them. The protesters who took their grievances to the government house in Alausa also complained of sharp practices.
Attention, and they cannot even be able to feed properly. So we are pressing forward these 3 demands for now, so that we will not choke the government with a lot of requests. And as long as this one is being met immediately.
10 years, I'm a special forces trained soldier. I lost my right eye in the Nigerian army. So also so many other people that are standing here today. The purpose of people like me coming out to join this pressure group, the REMENAF is registered.
To clear all the monies owed them, review and harmonize their pensions.
When this one was about to be paid, they shortchanged us by paying us 53%, leaving us with pension, and this has not been done for the past years. Thirdly, we are also requesting the federal government for prompt payment of our pension as at when due.
Because as we speak, majority of the people in the presidency are retired military personnel. The federal government, they are giving it to the army, they are giving their life to this country.
This thing since 2016, 2014, 13, 14, but they refused to pay us. It was approved, 53%. The remaining 20.37% should be paid us, even at that particular time.
The special assistant to the Lagos State Governor on in the meantime now, a group under the aegis of Retired Military Professionals Liaison has called for the reorganization and probe of both different inscriptions. They, among other things, charged the federal government to pay 20% of their pensions increment and the outstanding federal government to engage military veterans in internal security operations. The group also called for the exemption of military men from the contributory Day celebration. The Nigerian Army 3 Battalion, Sector 1 and Operation Delta Safe have provided free medical services to the people of Ubeji community in Warri South local government area of Delta State. The exercise, which includes free eye tests. Flagging off the exercise, the Nigerian Army Sector 1 Commander Colonel Graham Al-Hassan, who was assisted by Major Ahmed Abdul Qadir of the 3 Battalion, spoke on how it will help curb criminal activity.
Challenges as they are in those places.
After attending to sick patients with different ailments, the chairman Warri South Local Council, who was represented by his secretary, commended the army.
Based exercise, which is to assist our people in their health-wise. So on behalf of Warri South local government, I want to say sincere appreciation to the Nigerian Army.
Of course, that is one of the aims of this exercise. It will bring us closer to military cooperation. This is just one of it.
Now back here in Lagos and talking crime, there are indications that more communities in the Ikorodu area of Lagos State could suffer from the dreaded Bado attack. A report reaching Galaxy Television from the residents of Lambo Lasunwa community says they are living in fear after receiving a threat letter from.
The fear of death has kept residents in Ikorodu area of Lagos State vigil, thinking that should their 2 eyes be closed, they could be confronted with the dreaded Bado.
The victim of what Bado has done here in Ikorodu, we have seen exactly what the Bado is doing.
As of Thursday, checks by Galaxy Television reveal that youths in different communities were on the road over the dreaded Bado.
And we are here to
as residents confirmed receiving a letter from the dreaded Bado that Lambo Lasunwa will be their next target. The chairman of the community, Taiwo Oyafemi, and other residents spoke to Galaxy Television.
Naturally, we felt very alarmed and very worried, and immediately we also put in on alert our own security here and
for them to operate.
Just came in one day and they were talking about Bado. I don't know, I've not seen them before.
When the information got to me, I was so scared. I don't know how to go about it.
You're not sleeping. You're not sleeping. All of us, we didn't come outside. You're not sleeping.
Well, due to my nature of my job, but due to the information that we had and for the little, it's beyond my experience.
A visit to Ebute area of Ikorodu, our correspondent met the Nigerian Army 174 Battalion who were on patrol. The army advanced as jungle justice.
So far, is happy. Yes. Well done so far for your work. Thank you, sir. I want to tell you people that in as much as you protect yourself.
However, alleged that in the past, the police released members of the Bado gangs given to them. They also urged the governor of Lagos State, His Excellency Akinwumi Ambode, to come to their aid.
We need more security and we need more people.
Awake, engaging in so many jungle justice, our correspondents in Ebute Ikorodu asked them to describe a Bado.
Yes, sir. Who you they wait for?
Bado, sir.
How the Bado look?
You never see another before.
You don't see one before? So who you they look for now? How he be?
He never know. Yeah.
How Bado look like? So who you they look for? If you kill anybody, don't kill anybody and don't.
A lasting solution is expected over the dreaded Bado that has also killed families in Ikorodu area of Lagos State in the past month. One of the residents of Lambo Lasumo, Christiana Ugu, appealed.
Nigeria to help us along this area. Because we don't normally sleep in the night. Very soon, all of us will come out for vigilante. Imagine women doing vigilante with empty hands.
For Galaxy Television News, Miana Kiri reporting.
Meanwhile, the Lagos State governor who spoke while inaugurating the reformed fire station in Ekpe expressed displeasure over the spate of kidnappings and cases of killings perpetrated by a faceless cult group popularly known as Bado, assuring that he will leave no stone unturned to read the state of their activities. Speaking specifically on the recent killings by the Bado group, the
message also to say that we need to come together at this time and ensure that we speak to all our ballers in those communities that were having issues in Ebola and also in Ikorodu, to say that we must speak to ourselves. We have intelligence also that, some of these things are coming from within, and then our KBCs and others need to do something